Good day and welcome to Patchwerk Recording Studios. With me, I have a phenomenal producer from Nigeria. I'm going to let him go ahead and introduce himself and tell us the meaning behind his name.
Yeah, I go by the name Kiddominant. Yes, that's a combination of two words, kid and dominant.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out here in Patchwerk Studio.
Yeah, that's
Atlanta.
what's up. Okay. You really know. So, I'm quite curious, like, when did you decide that, music was what you wanted to do? Like, some people say, from birth, I was like, kicking and I knew it was music, but
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's what it was. From birth, I knew it was music. Music was something like, when I was growing up, I became a lover of art at a very young age.
Yeah.
I used to draw, I used to paint, I used to make sculptures and stuff like that when I was very, very young. So it started from art itself. So that love for art grew into music.
Yeah.
Eventually, when I was 10 years old, I started trying to play piano, and my dad was a lover of good music. He always listened to Fela, Kuti, Bob Marley, and all that.
Yeah.
So listening to all that, all those good sounds, and being surrounded by music and arts, it naturally just evolved into.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Then most people always like, we played at church or, sang in the choir.
Yeah, at some point I joined the choir.
Oh, yeah?
I tried to be a choir, tried to be a singer. At some point I was playing the keyboard for the choir to sing. So at some point I was drumming for the choir, just all music.
That's what's up. So can you tell me some of like your musical influences, like when you were younger, like who were you listening to, who were your parents playing in the house?
Yeah, up to today, up to tomorrow, my biggest influences are still Fela Kuti, Bob Marley, and Shadiadu.
Okay.
Apart from them, I was influenced by people like Lagbaja.
Lagbaja was dope. Lagbaja had like a serious time.
Legend, Lagbaja and them. From the western part, I was a big fan of Michael Jackson. A lot of that.
CDs were everywhere in Nigeria.
Yeah, I was listening to basically legendary shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up. That's what's up. So how does it feel, man? Like to have like the number one track in Nigeria right now? Cause like Davido's fall, just it fell on us, and then instead of falling on the charts, it went to number one. So like.
Yeah, it's all God's blessing, It's all God's blessing. There's a lot of people that do this music thing and still can't, make a top 5. But it's God's blessing to be able to make number one, not just once, but back to back like that.
Yeah, when it came out, it displaced Juice. I was like,
it's all natural. I won't lie to you. It's not something we forced or something we stressed or we had to kill ourselves to get. It was something that was just easy.
Did David call you and be like, yo, Kiddo guy, number one? Like,
I saw it myself, like, shit.
Yeah, before
I'll be honest. I saw it. I'm like, yeah. I knew it was gonna be there. So.
All right.
We knew we had a smash in our hands. So amazing.
That's cool. That's cool. So some people like they see the limelight and then they begin to like feel like invincible, like they're untouchable in this industry. Like, do you feel that way at this point? Like, anything you put out now is just certified hits, like number one.
I won't say I feel that way because it's a very dynamic, very very the industry is not fixed. It's very 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 dynamic. Things change every minute. You just have to keep your ears on the street and know what's popping now.
All right.
You feel me? So, but at the same time, every time we try to put a song out, we know it's a smash, but at the same time, there's still that fear that what if we think it's a smash and it drops and then people just say
people don't like it.
That's where the joy comes when you see people like it eventually. Because you're scared someone that, these people, they might just say, no, we don't like it.
And that's
when you drop it
and
they like it, like, yeah, that's what's up.
So like right now, many people will say, Kiddominant is like one of the successful producers in Nigeria. So like, I'd like to know, like, what does success mean to you? Like,
success is, it's the result of hard work, prayer, and
definitely prayer, like
persistence, all of that. I'm 10 years in this, is like my 10th year being a music producer. So, success is when you worked hard for something over time and then you're seeing results.
Okay, so definitely now we're all seeing the results again. It's not easy because number one song in Nigeria is not easy because Kenny and D1 used to do it back then, but now they're finding it difficult. I remember I was in a hotel in Abuja with J1, and it was like, yo, Kenya and D1, everybody just confused. He called all these old names, so everybody just confused. I was like, for real? And I was like, wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, the game is changing. Man.
But I'm sure you've met a lot of like powerful people in the industry. So like, you know, what does power mean to you like in this industry? Like, is it like, you know, something that you really have to be able to like hold things?
I mean, I'm not interested in all that.
Yeah.
I just want to make music and then, you know, enjoy my life.
That's
power and all that stuff is extra stuff. You know?
It's just things that, you know, you probably shouldn't really care about.
Yeah, you shouldn't put your mind there.
All right, that's dope. So there are like a lot of things going on right now. Everyone's like, oh, you know, is Kiddominant signed to HK, like all those kind of things. I've heard it a couple times, and I'm not sure. So I just wanted to find out from you personally. Like, you signed to HK?
Yeah, I'm not signed to anybody.
Okay.
The only person I'm signed to is Sony Music, Sony ATV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the publishing company I'm signed to. I mean,
okay.
Every other thing is I run my own company. I have Swiss Music Company, production company in Nigeria, and I have Hitro Music Company in Atlanta.
Okay.
So like I'm a CEO of my own stuff. I do my own stuff, but I mean HK is family, DMW is family. You know, we do everything together. Still one big family. Yeah.
That's what's up. So like right now, like who do you see like making power moves in Nigeria, like in terms of like artists, producers, like?
In terms of artists, I mean Davido, Wizkid, power moves top 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I mean everybody is doing their own thing back home.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I feel like Burna Boy as well. Burna Boy is
Burna Boy
some serious
doing
weight.
stuff too. Yeah.
Even IJ, but IJ is like, in my opinion, mainly on the East Coast.
we were in the studio last night, me and IJ.
Oh yeah.
We made a new record last night.
All right,
smash.
That's what's up, really.
Yeah, trust me.
Lobaton.
Trust me.
So like, I was gonna ask, how was like linking up with Davido? Like, how did it all start?
I met Davido like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
So give us some behind the story just now.
Yeah, so I mean I met him through Danagog.
Okay. Danagog did hookah.
Yeah, did
okay,
hookah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I met him through, I was gonna produce Danagog's song, and then for some reason we just met, blah blah blah. And then at that time I produced the song titled Rihanna by Orezi, and it was popular.
Yeah.
So they be like, this is the Kiddominant guy. This guy, what's up now? And then that's how we met. And then
okay.
We didn't work until like 2 years later.
For real?
Yeah.
But like you guys are still like, you know, hanging out with each other and everything.
Yeah, we did some records, but we didn't finish them. We just
okay.
did but we didn't do like a real record until like 2 years later.
Right.
That was when we had to do the money. You know.
Yeah, the money was a smash hit.
Yeah, so.
Even Orezi, so how did you meet Orezi?
I mean, I met Orezi when I had like, okay, there was this artist I produced for. His name was Labdi Lawal. Like he was coming up then, it was really coming up, and he featured Orezi on the record I produced.
Yeah.
So through him, after we did that record, Orezi called me one time. I was in school. Orezi called me like, wow, you what's up, man? We need to work more. I like this your sound, blah blah. Because that song was popping really hard.
Yeah.
In the university, you know, the fans in the university they liked it. So like, man, we need to work some. I mean, when I go back to Lagos, did a couple of records and then so we started from.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So do you think like, you know, what's happening like right now, like in terms of like music and everything is like the future of like Nigerian traditional music? Because you know, like
what's happening right now?
Yeah, like you know, the Wizkids and the Davidos and the Burna Boys. Like, do you think it's replacing like them Oliver the Cook? You know, although like, you know their name and what they've done will never fade away, but like, you know, you think in a couple years like this will be what they'll be talking about. Okay, these are the guys back then. Let's just say like 30, 40 years from now.
I mean, I feel like, you know, evolution is something that is constant in life, you know. Things change. You can't, I mean, I don't know when Oliver the Cook was popular, probably maybe 30, 40 years ago. Mm-hmm. You don't expect things to remain the same up to now.
That means definitely like this is what's going to replace and then
what we are calling music now in the future. We will be cursing out the young people doing music in the future. Saying like, no, you guys were not doing music like Two-Face and like Wizkid and Davido and stuff. You get, I mean, it's something that will still happen. Yeah. So I mean, we should just get used to it.
You think if Fela was to just roll in his coffin now and just start hearing everything that's happening, you think he'd be happy?
I mean, Fela, from the Fela I know of, is is very particular about the message in the song, the content, and all of that. So if I should listen to what people are making now, the music we make now, nah, I can't be happy.
You think you won't be happy?
You can't be happy
because there's nothing really politically charged inside most of us.
Exactly. Now everybody's just doing music to get turned up and have fun.
Fair enough. But yeah, I do like where it's going. Like it's pretty cool. So like how do you use like social media to like interact and push your brand and things like that?
Yeah, pretty much just I'm not too much of a social media person. I'm very but I try to just make use of it.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to communicate.
It seems like nowadays the social media is like really, really, really important.
Yeah, it's very important actually. It's very important.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like just be in it like I'm supposed to,
So like what platforms like can we catch you on?
Yeah, Snapchat. My Snapchat is Kiddominant. Yeah. That's my name. And then my Instagram is the same thing. My Twitter is the same thing.
Okay.
Kiddominant. And then my Facebook, Kiddominant Agbala.
All right. So you guys heard that you can catch him on all those different platforms. Everyone is still updated on what he's doing, different moves and whatnot. So like, what advice would you give to like up and coming artists and producers?
For every up and coming artist and producer, my only advice is just stick to your stuff. Never doubt yourself. There's nothing nobody can achieve. You feel me?
So in terms of you can achieve anything you want to achieve.
Anything in this world, Just put your heart to it and just keep working.
All right, that's what's up. All right, it's nice talking to you, man.
Yeah, man.
Coming through with us at Patchwerk Studios.
My pleasure.
This is what we do: music, business, how to get your stuff out there. We work literally.
Yeah, bro.
Sonically superior.